March in Paris. A heatwave. At a fall show, the setting in the Tuileries Garden, the octagonal basin transformed into a pond scattered with artificial water lilies shimmered under improbable sunshine. Inside, the glass corridors erected around the water. The temperature climbed further, trapping guests in a greenhouse effect that felt almost theatrical. By the time the first model stepped out, front row attendees including Jisoo and Anya Taylor-Joy were visibly flushed. The irony was sharp. A winter collection revealed in suffocating light. Jonathan Anderson titled the collection unofficially, Sun King. The historical nod was deliberate. The Tuileries, originally commissioned by Catherine de Medici and later redesigned under Louis XIV, provided more than scenery. It framed Anderson's continued excavation of 18th-century codes. Court dressing, spectacle, public display fashion as choreography of visibility. Yet the weather did something else. It exposed the obsolescence of strict seasonal logic. These clothes will land in stores in June. Fall, increasingly, is transitional, a concept Anderson openly acknowledged. He wanted garments that functioned in daylight. That tension defined the show. Deconstructed frock coats, elongated and subtly unraveled, moved alongside peplum jackets and bustle skirts rendered in candied almond tones. Chantilly lace appeared not as costume but as surface treatment, layered with metallic jacquards that caught the harsh afternoon sun. The references to aristocratic dressing were evident, but they were filtered through looseness, a refusal to crystallize into period drama. Shearling blazers shrank to compact proportions. Lampshade skirts ballooned outward with controlled volume. Cozy knits took on sculptural architectures. A dotted Swiss ruffle skirt with an extended train offered a youthful echo of Christian Dior's Junon gown, though here the grandeur was lightened, aerated. Anderson reintroduced elements from his recent couture exploration, spiral cage dresses reimagined as clouds of pleated fabric. Menswear textiles morphed into trompe-l'oeil houndstooth on meticulously hand-pleated jackets and coats. His Donegal tweed interpretation of the bar jacket returned, elongated and relaxed, while oversized jeans were subtly restrained. A silhouette is emerging, elongated, soft, and in motion. Then came the pragmatic notes. Ivory hemmered silk track pants fastened with covered bridle buttons. Jeans embroidered with ribbon. Robe coats worn plainly as dresses. These were not conceptual statements but accessible entry points, pieces already familiar in boutiques, now elevated to runway legitimacy. It signaled recalibration. Anderson spoke candidly about process. Some things will work, others will not. The emphasis is on building gradually, refining craft, especially in leather goods. In an industry recalibrating after the post-pandemic surge with aspirational consumers retreating as prices escalated, such restraint reads less like modesty and more like strategy. The question lingers. Does revisiting aristocratic codes resonate in a market increasingly polarized between ultra-wealthy patrons and a shrinking middle tier? Or is this precisely the moment when brands lean further into heritage to justify value? What is clear is that Anderson resists formula. He refuses the notion of a fixed Dior look. The collection felt exploratory, occasionally uneven, yet energized by its own contradictions. Historical yet contemporary, opulent yet light, structured yet breathable. As the sun poured over the Tuileries, illuminating lace, tweed, and pleats alike, the symbolism was difficult to ignore. The Sun King presided, but this time, everyone stood in the light.